What you are about to witness is not just a repair. It is a story of profound transformation, written in grease and steel. In a world that discards the old, she uncovers a hidden potential. What begins with a single flat tire will become an astonishing journey of mechanical rebirth. The heart of the machine must be stripped bare. Every component tells a story of wear and neglect. With focused determination, she begins the intricate disassembly. Each layer peeled back reveals a deeper challenge. Precision is key. Every measurement must be perfect. The fuel system, the engine's lifeblood, is carefully laid bare. Years of grime are washed away, unveiling the true form beneath. This is a ritual of purification, essential for renewal. From a collection of clean parts, order is restored. The delicate process of reassembly begins with a steady hand. The revitalized fuel system is carefully returned to the engine block. Piece by piece, the machine's core is reborn. Each turn of the wrench is a step towards revival. Patience and persistence guide her hands. The carburetor, the engine's breath, is meticulously put back together. The carburetor, the engine's heart, requires a surgeon's precision. Compressed air purges the last remnants of the past. The empty engine bay waits, a canvas for restoration. The work continues, moving from one task to the next with purpose. The battery, the spark of life, is disconnected for safety. Beneath the dust, the engine's complex anatomy is revealed. The air filter, the lungs of the machine, is cleared of impurities. She delves deeper, searching for the source of the vehicle's silence. Working beneath the chassis, she confronts the vehicle's foundation. The meticulous work continues in the shadows under the truck. As the mechanical work nears its end, the interior is restored. Among discarded things, she finds what is needed. The vehicle, caked in the mud of its past, awaits its final transformation. Meanwhile, another machine calls to her attention. The old truck stands ready for a cleansing rebirth. Water washes away the layers of dirt and neglect. The true form of the truck begins to emerge from the grime. Even the surrounding space is renewed in the process. The past is washed away down the road. A final cleanup, leaving no trace of the struggle behind. The final interior pieces are carefully reinstalled. But her work is not done. Another challenge awaits. A different truck, a new set of problems. She replenishes its fluids. Leaks from the undercarriage hint at a deeper issue. A moment of reflection before diving into the complex repair. Lying beneath the machine, she gets to work on the hidden mechanics. Modern tools make quick work of stubborn bolts. The wheels must come off to access the core problem. Sometimes, brute force and precision are both required. The entire rear axle, a massive component, is removed. Now, the intricate process of dissecting the axle begins. Each part is thoroughly cleaned, preparing it for inspection. The inner workings are laid out, a puzzle of gears and bearings. No detail is too small, as she cleans every tiny component. The painstaking reassembly of the differential starts. With skill and knowledge, the pieces come back together. A hammer's tap carefully sets a bearing in place. The complex assembly continues, each part finding its home. The methodical process ensures a perfect restoration. Tower tools are used to secure the newly assembled components. The final parts of the rear axle are joined together. The fully rebuilt axle is now ready to be reinstalled. She carefully guides the restored part back into place. The powerful drill secures the component to the vehicle's frame. She removes the remaining pieces of the old assembly. The focus and intensity of the work never wavers. The wheel is secure, a sign that this repair is nearing its end. Her tools lay ready, witnesses to the incredible transformation. Her workshop is a place of constant revival. And her skills are not limited to trucks, a tractor needs her help. This machine, vital for rural life, has fallen silent. She inspects the tractor's engine, diagnosing the problem. The work is detailed, requiring a gentle touch. A spray of lubricant helps free a stubborn part. She examines another area, ensuring a thorough inspection. The old engine oil is drained, a necessary first step. The starter motor appears to be the culprit. She begins the process of removing it for repair. The bolts are loosened with practiced efficiency. Her focus is absolute as she works on the complex machinery. The starter is almost free from the engine block. Now removed, the starter itself must be opened up and repaired. With delicate hands, she disassembles the small, vital component. The repaired part is reinstalled onto the tractor's engine. Each bolt is tightened, securing the fix. The meticulous work ensures the repair will last. The smallest details are given the greatest attention. She continues to work on the engine, checking every connection. Tightening the final bolts on the repaired starter. Every screw and bolt is carefully organized. A look at the complex fuel injection system she has restored. The intricate network of tubes and wires is a testament to her skill. She conducts a final check of her work on the engine. The tractor's engine, once silent, is now ready to roar back to life. She stands by the restored machine, a quiet moment of satisfaction. The job is done, the tractor is whole again. It is time to move the resurrected machine. The tractor rolls out of the workshop, ready for the fields. Another life revived through her incredible talent. But her day is far from over. A new project is unveiled. And beyond that, an even larger machine awaits its own restoration. This vehicle's interior is coated in layers of dust and decay. Outside, the scale of the mechanical failure becomes clear. She retrieves a part, the first step in another monumental task. The power source must be removed before the deep work can begin. She begins to dismantle the dashboard, seeking the electrical fault. The interior must be stripped to access the core systems. Every screw and panel is carefully removed. A helping hand assists with the complex dashboard wiring. She works deep within the vehicle's metal skeleton. The engine bay reveals a maze of wires and hoses. The heavy battery is carried away. The work continues near the gearshift, a critical area. A new component is carefully installed in the engine. She begins the process of putting the interior back together. The rebuilt engine sits ready, a fusion of old and new parts. The final screws are tightened on the dashboard. She retrieves cleaning supplies from the truck bed. The last stage of renewal, washing away the remnants of the repair. The clean surface reveals the true character of the resurrected truck. A smile of satisfaction, the transformation is complete. The process always begins the same way, clearing the space for creation. She opens the door to her next subject, an old, weathered truck. The interior is cleaned with care, the first touch of restoration. Lifting the floor mats reveals the depth of the decay. The reason for repair, a sudden accident on a rural road. She struggles to free the vehicle, trapped by the roadside. Soon, a helping hand arrives, a sign of community spirit. Together, they work to pull the heavy truck from the ditch. Back at the workshop, she opens the hood to assess the damage. The interior must be removed to access the truck's frame and engine. She begins the familiar process of disassembly. A partner works on the transmission system below. The engine is carefully taken apart, piece by piece. Modern tools expedite the difficult process. Each part is wiped clean of grease and grime. The disassembled components rest, awaiting their cleansing bath. She meticulously washes every part, preparing them for reassembly. The clean components are neatly arranged, a map of the machine's heart. A final inspection before the engine is born anew. With the components pristine, the intricate reassembly begins. The engine head, a complex assembly of valves and cams, lies exposed. A steady hand works on the delicate internal mechanisms. The intricacy of a modern engine is a mechanical marvel. The air intake system is carefully removed. Even the smallest components of the fuel system are serviced. Though weary, she remains focused on the task of cleaning each part. The trio parts is wiped clean, ensuring a flawless rebuild. A restored part is skillfully fitted back into the engine block. The complex hub of wires represents the engine's nervous system. Another component is gently guided back into its rightful place. Attention turns to the transmission and gearshift inside the cabin. The seats are taken out to allow for unrestricted access. A moment of rest and adjustment as the final pieces come together. The key turns, the engine comes to life, a triumphant sound. A final check of the systems confirms the success of her hard work. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel Fan Mechanical Girl for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.